Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Grand Ages Medieval. We are now going to try and get a trade agreement with this guy over here. So, where's my scout? Not there. Available troops. Axemen, archers, mercenaries. Oop, he's over here somewhere. Where are you, scout? Here you are. Okay, you're gonna go
almost there.
Down here. Ooh, I've reached the rank Duke. Very nice. What should we get here? Let's increase our wool production. Confirm you. Ooh, nursery. Infrastructure. We could get the construction of the first main building in a newly founded town is significantly accelerated. Just the first one though. Could increase the population, military. Let's unlock shipyard. Allows barracks to be expanded with a shipyard in port towns. This enables the construction of warships. All towns and cities located next to the ocean in the Black Sea possess a harbour. Mounted archer. Particularly effective against long-range fighters, as is the case of all mounted units. A longbowman. Can only be recruited in Britannia and Cascus. Where's Cascus? Map options. Ooh. Urban areas. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay. See the roads, town names, satellite. Minimap. Towns, traders, settlers and building squads, military. Okay. So that's the size of our urban areas. Okay. Let's turn off this. Reset camera angle, that's not bad. There was a thing, let's think. Units and towns, let's have a look at this, shall we? We haven't looked at this for a while. There's all these guys here. Quite a lot of experienced people. And some unexperienced as well. Civilian, none. Trading routes. We've got quite a few trading routes. Statistics of all routes. Number of routes, 114. Weeks active, quite a few. Picked up, delivered, plunderings, balance. Okay. There's all my towns. Missing raw materials. Raw materials. Excess production. Ooh, low prosperity. That's this one over here. I need to get that on a trade route at some point. Events. Excess production. Okay. What about your empire? Level 12 Duke, which is pretty good. Balance. Competitors. She's Empress. Level 5, level 5, level 11, 12, 11. And then they're minor houses. Okay, diplomacy. Hostile towards them. Trade agreements. Got a neutral with them. Peace with them. Okay, regions. Ah, here it is. So, saber fighters. So that's longbowman. Where is the other longbowman one? Longbowman here. Okay, I thought that would have been horse archers, but we've got a few towns there. How do I required for title 25%? Ah, I own 38%. I need 30% of this one of the population, I think. Is that population? Oh, territorial claim present. Okay. And I own 21% of that. Okay, fair enough. Where's my scout? He should be on his way. There he is, actually. Epo Konya, that has got a trade route going to it, hasn't it? Yes, you are going to it. As soon as my guys have finished building, I get a path going over here. You, diplomacy.
You wish to discuss something with me?
Offer.
An offer from you. Wonderful.
10,000 for neutrality.
Now you seem desperate.
Worst offer anyone has ever made. Okay. I'll leave that a little bit then. Need to let our money reserves go back up. Game is being saved, and there's a cat climbing on my speaker. Okay, you are going to build a road from here to here. Target base is too far away. That's not good. Okay then. Upgrade these roads here.
Let's get to work.
Can we talk to you again yet? Diplomacy. 4 more weeks.
But I know of nothing we have to negotiate.
Let's just wait a few more weeks. Oop, you're done. Let's upgrade these roads here.
Get to work.
Thank you. There was a patch recently. It seems to take a little bit longer for time acceleration to actually kick in. Whereas before, I press the spacebar now. It's taking like 2 or 3 seconds to actually kick in, whereas before it'd go straight away. So I might comment on their forums or something like that to let them know that is a thing.
You wish to discuss
Submit an offer.
an offer from you. Wonderful.
Neutrality for, let's say, $250,000.
Count yourself lucky that I'm willing to accept your offer.
Well, you wanted to give me the town anyway. Don't know what you're on about. I'm going to need another trader as well. So let's get a trader here. Just to go sort of like this area here. A trader, you're going to go from... Actually... let's go to this town quickly. Carts. Order some carts here. And your route is going to be from here to here to here. No, you can't get there. That's annoying. Okay, you're going to go... like so. Activate route.
Here we go.
You can do some trading. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Infestation of rats. Lovely. Okay, you're full. Where are you now? I see you there, isn't it? I haven't got any in Athens, I know that. Should be able to talk to these guys again. Diplomacy. Submit an offer.
Wonderful.
Transit agreement for, let's say, 20,000.
What in the world do you expect me to say to such an offer?
Huh. Okay, you didn't like that. Need to offer more money, probably because I've got a higher income now. Let's see what else we can do here. Can't do academy infrastructure. Town planning, why not? And we'll get fortress construction. So the next one will just be that one there. And then we need to start working on military, I suppose. You can upgrade those roads there.
Let's get to work.
Huh. You're upgrading those roads. Can we talk to you yet? One more turn.
Wish to discuss something with me.
Yes, I do. Submit an offer.
An offer from you.
Let's say... no, more than 100,000. Let's say... $250,000 for transit agreement.
Your offer appeals to me.
Okie dokie then. We now have a transit agreement. Ooh, let's reset that. You guys are going to go to this cave. Let's see what we can do over here. Fighting some leopards, are we? That's not it. This one here. Diplomacy. 3 more weeks. I'll kill those leopards. You guys go and help.
On the way.
It takes too long to actually get them moving.
On the way.
Troops in combat. Several leopards around here. Okie dokie. Ooh, hundreds of leopards. We should still win that though. Not this one. The blue one. Okay, diplomacy. Submit an offer.
Offer from you.
We'll
Wonderful.
say another $250,000 for trade agreement. Yay, done that. What's next?
I know that Barnus has already spoken with his brother about releasing me from my oath. Soon, my love, soon. Now all that has to be done is to convince the Senate that you are a danger and that we need Barnus as a strong leader on the throne. The shock will surely be big enough if you consider the commodity market of Constantinople. Be strong, my love.
Okay, Eudokia believes that getting herself released from her oath will not be difficult. If a majority of the Senate members is convinced of your treachery, the Patriarch will allow Eudokia to marry anew. A targeted offence against the markets of Constantinople should be all that is needed for every last senator to want to see Barnus on the throne. Purchase all the commodities in Constantinople at once. If you purchase commodities that have less than 2 bars of stock in town, your production may time may decrease. However, if you sell commodities that are short in supply, it will increase accordingly. Okay, let's see if we can now build a path from here to here. Nope, still too far away. From here to here. No. From here to here. Nah, don't really like the idea of that. We've already got one there. Okay, no new paths. Need to buy everything there. So I need a trader. You're going to go to here for now.
That's not possible.
They've got quite a lot here. I'm going to need a couple of thousand in storage. So go here. We're going to hire a trader. Speed things up. We need a lot of money for this. Manage carts. Okay, we've got none there. You're going to head to Sophia.
Already on the way.
Manage carts, none here. You've got 10 carts, so that'll do nicely.
Exquisite.
Head over here. $2,200, that should be enough, hopefully. And will I have enough money to buy it all? That's the question. Okay, Constantinople, got to buy everything. So, all that, all that, all that, all that, all that, all that. Gonna need more carts, aren't we? I think. Let's click on trade again. Buy all this, 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 this. Yeah, definitely gonna need more carts. Let's think. You have no carts. You have no carts. You have no carts. You have 5 carts. Okay, quickly. Head down here. And add some carts. Let's think. Trade here. Sell that. 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 That'll do for now. Quickly head back up to Constantinople. Exquisite, apparently. And trade. Oh crap! It filled up already. Okay, buy everything. Yeah, it's a very similar mechanic to Port Royal. God damn it! They've got so much stuff.
Pleasure.
Oops. You've got no carts. You in carts. Order some carts. You carts. Order some carts. You carts. Order some carts. Where's that trader gone? Is that in there? Yes, that's going to be there. Let's head here. See what we can sell here. Trade, all that, all that, all that, all that, all that. Let's sell everything. Empty my inventory. Manage carts. Accept. Okay, head back here before they get any traders there. We've had a couple. Trade. Okay, we should be able to buy everything now, hopefully. What's going on? You. Trade. Buy everything. Everything they have is mine. Buy all the commodities in Constantinople. Done that. Okay, what's next? Barnus goes nuts. Chapter 3, The Emperor's Throne.
Barnus' single-mindedness has paid off. The Patriarch finally agrees to release Eudokia from her oath. Under his oversight, the solemn ceremony takes place. And before it is even over, Barnus is unable to contain his eagerness. Anxious and bursting with passion, he asks the Empress for her hand in marriage before she has even seated herself on the throne. Eudokia expresses how flattered she is, but turns him down, asking for time to consider his proposal. Purple with rage, the Count of Odessa storms out of the throne room, and the consequences of his disappointment soon make themselves apparent. Barnus declares war on Constantinople.
Ooh, blimey.
We were successful, my love. Everything speaks for Barnus' declaration of war. The Senate fears him, and it is said that the Patriarch has turned his back on him. The senators are uncertain and are searching for a strong ally. Show them that you have Barnus under control, and they will quickly forget your recent deeds. As soon as they realize that you are their only chance, they will beg for your friendship.
Okay, Barnus is completely delirious, and Constantinople trembles before him. In the Senate, there is secret hope that you will bring him to his senses, hopefully without having to use armed force. As the realm is not yet ready for such a war, furthermore, because you now have to work on restoring your image, you cannot afford to incite new conflict. It would be better to weaken Barnus by diplomatic means. Take over Barnus' towns by peaceful means. In order to take over one of your competitors' towns, sympathy value of at least 80% with him, popularity of 95% of the townspeople, and a diplomacy option. Okay, so you guys are still fighting there. You can head up here. This is
there.
Diplomatic takeover. That's Barnus' towns, isn't it? I think. Let's go to Empire. Competitors, diplomacy. Okay, so Barnus is the green. He's fighting them. Okay. You finished those leopards yet? You guys are going to head back to
On the way.
Sophia. There's your trader. Scout, head here. Diplomacy.
You wish to discuss something with me?
Well, we've got a trade agreement already. It's not too bad. Let's think. Need a trader or two. Your route doesn't go near. Yours isn't near enough. Yours isn't too bad, actually. Let's check everyone else's though. Actually, we've got you. You can go plan route from here to here to here. Oop. And to there. Here to here to here to here. So there. Okay. Accept. Activate route.
The route is ready.
Speed things up. They've got 0% love for me at the moment. I'm sure that'll go up though. A bit of trade. Actually, let's change this route. Go like that. That'll do nicely.
No.
You upgrade, nothing to upgrade. Okay, build a path from